Hmm. Hello, everybody. We're going to be playing Skyrim in a minute or two. Maybe. Possibly. Give me just a second, and we should be going. There we go. Wah, wah, wah. That's Skyrim theme song. Let me pause that for a second. Checking a couple more things before we get started, but we should be more or less good to go otherwise. Okay. That should do it. Let's see how far into this playthrough we are. Only 380 hours in. And 40 minutes. Barely any time at all. Let's continue. I'm also drinking coffee. A bunch of other things I have to move around, but we should be more or less good to go in just a moment. Let me see here. What else? More people should play Mouse. Yes, Mouse is a first-person shooter that released recently. I'm just not ready to add any more games to my plate, but I will evangelize the game regardless because it's just really that good for several reasons. Anyway, yeah, little bits of hair everywhere. Anyway, we pop in. Good. So we are on Solstheim. This is a perfectly normal area. We're playing as Hiii, our Khajiit thief with the perfectly vanilla gotcha gambling standing stones. Those are Korean gotcha game, not the Japanese ones. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. I'm triple checking things before we get started. Yes. Okay. Should be more or less good to go. Hello. Let me see. What is this? Okay. As I was saying, back to Skyrim. So what we're doing today is we just finished kicking Merak's ass. That was a lot of fun. Now we are going to, I said anime? Well, this is an Ohmes-raht Khajiit. For those who don't know, that is one of the sub-races of Khajiits that is, what do you call it? A part of, they're in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, but they didn't get ears added to their concept art until later. So you just have the cat's tail in Daggerfall. But that's neither here nor there. As you know, we're just starting this playthrough out. Like, we barely played anything. We're only 380 hours and 40 minutes into the playthrough right now. That's practically brand new, you know? Like, just getting started, really. So, as I was saying, we are moving along. It is funny to see people get angry over the Ohmes-raht looking like a cat girl. It is pretty funny. What was that? Someone just called. Oh, they're bandits. They're reavers. Oh, jeez. Someone just spat at me. Hold on a second. Here's what we'll do. We will use a new spell we got called Bend Will. It's a shout. You serve me now. Go kill your friends. Yes. I don't know what kind of power that is, but, you know, I wish it would stop burning me. You're already dead. Good. Now, I think he's melting from his own aura. Needs something. What's your opinion on Staggerfall? As a huge Daggerfall fan, I don't like it very much. And that's because I like exploring the world and its procedurally generated dungeons and its procedurally generated quests. I'm not actually a big fan of the idea of dumping the mod into Skyrim. Don't get me wrong. I see how much effort the developer put into it. And that's impressive, okay? The developer obviously did some work. This wasn't like a lazy port job. It just lacks the parts of Daggerfall that are my favorite. Therefore, I'm going to have a lower opinion of it than someone who wants, you know, to play Skyrim instead of Daggerfall, but get Daggerfall's main plot. Anyway, look at this guy. So what's really cool about this? We're going for that chest in a second, but first things first, we're gonna nuke him. So he's going to sit by the fire while we destroy his life. Good. There we go. What have I done? I mean, again, like, this is a brand new playthrough. It's only 380 hours and 40 minutes. It's barely any time on this save file. So, you know, I obviously know all about it. Maybe my memory isn't the keenest, the freshest as to what I've done already, but I can tell you that I've done Dawn Guard, and that's pretty important. There we go. You said it's for people who don't have the mental capacity for Daggerfall. That's nice. So we'll firmly check that box as not for me. Check. I praise the developer's hard work and reaffirm that there's almost no chance of me ever playing it on stream, ever. Or, like, playing it at all, I mean. Yeah. Okay. But you're the one who asked my opinion. And you got it. Okay. Let's get going. Ancient chest. That is the Deathbrand helm. That is a, let's see, armor while wearing the complete Deathbrand set. Yes. Very good. Very good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you want to know my my stupid playtime schedule? We'll figure this out. Let me also fix the game sound. Game sound's fixed. Now, let me see. I mean, that is a valid question as to, like, what my overall playtime is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to my perfectly normal Steam profile right over here. And in this perfectly normal Steam profile, we'll check my games. So my most played game is Final Fantasy XIV with 8,400 hours, followed by Warframe with 5.5. Skyrims, plural, 3,000 and 2.8. 2.8 is the special edition. I played more on the regular edition. After that, it's Elder Scrolls Online with 1.1, Path of Exile 1.1, No Man's Sky 1.1, Fallout New Vegas 1.1, Oblivion 959. This one's a lie because I played a lot of Oblivion on the disc version, so keep that in mind. Wadodo is how much time I've spent as a VTuber avatar instead of a, you know, camera, and that's 942 hours. What do I call it? Fallout 4. I guess that doesn't count for, like, when I used VC Face back, like, at the beginning, but, like, for my more advanced avatar, I use Wadodo. Fallout 4 is 800. Morrowind only has 600 hours tracked, but I guarantee you I played more in the OpenMW engine, so, like, I'm trying to track that, but it's not really going to work. Anyway, point is that we got a lot going on. And, yes. I understand. For many, the word job is a slur. So I completely understand what you're getting at. Oh my goodness. Most of today I was busy. But here we are. What do we got? Flour, salts. There's a Nirnroot over there. Is the Metroid 1 Doom conversion worth playing? Some people have said yes. I couldn't tell you for sure, unfortunately. I'd love to know for sure, but I haven't tried it yet myself. Other people have talked about it, talked it up to me. Yep. Okay, so let me see here. Let me check a thing. Okay. First things first, I need to use my whatchamacallit. Let me downsize this. Downsize. There we go. I say that, and then the camera's still screwed up. Let me try to fix that. The camera just completely, like, broke last time, so it was kind of interesting getting it fixed and up and running. Let me, here, do that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. As I was saying, what we're going to do now is we're going to pull open... we're going to pull open the pocket realm. Hello. Yeah, we're going to pull open the pocket realm really quick. Alien Waystone. There we go. Perfect. Took me a moment. Setting aside 8 hours to start a Morrowind playthrough with the total overhaul. Awesome. I'm glad you got that up and running. Some people were talking about like their specific operating system was having trouble with the getting that auto installer working, and so I was concerned, but it seems like the lead developer has fixed all those problems for the most part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put away everything here, and then we're going to begin exploring the island. Anything else I need to grab will go into deep storage, but for now, because we're not in a dungeon, I'm just going to throw some stuff in here really quick. A lot of this stuff is from the Relics of Hyrule, like the Twill Sword and stuff like that. I'm going to have to manually place some of that because the auto grabber just doesn't want to use it. The pose lantern's pretty funny. Okay. So, I'm not over encumbered now, but I'm going to continue putting away stuff just so that when we're ready to adventure, we're going to be doing that with less interruptions. So, we're getting that out of the way right now. I'm looking at the Death Brand helmet, thinking it'll be nice to have the full Death Brand armor set. We might be using that. I'm going to favorite this, just in case. Because that's water breathing and plus 100 armor while wearing a complete set of Death Brand armor. I'm just thinking it might be fun to have a Death Brand armor set all ready to go there, you know? So, let's see here. You ran into... Oh... At this, you ran into issues where your frame rate drops. Okay, what I recommend you do with the OpenMW engine specifically is get used to changing your view distance, because in like heavy areas, you can turn your view distance down to like closer to vanilla Morrowind, and you won't get as many frame drops. But when using the total overhaul, you know, you're kind of expecting some, considering the number of visual hacks on display, you know? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just noticing how many elven armor sets I have. You mistyped you had no issues? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But yeah. As far as getting the FPS under control, mostly it's just about changing your view distance depending on where you are. That's how you can keep that much under control. Okay. Dark robes, dark circlet. We're very close to being done here. I'm gonna put the pieces of heart away for now. Mirax robes. Mirax robes belong in the museum. It was really interesting finding a full dungeon there. I'm gonna put the Zora's mask away because I don't need it at the moment. But how many necklaces have you found? Too many. Too many necklaces, I'm afraid. It is really funny. Stone hands. But yeah, the Deathbrand helmet will give me water breathing, so I don't need to use the Zora's mask if I don't want to. Yeah, we're okay. So, with that all done, we're going to move over here, put some food away. I'm just really quick, while I have the opportunity, putting away everything that would weigh down heavy on me. And then we'll go visit dungeons and such. I'm looking forward to, like, going to all the different dungeons in Solstheim. It'll be fun. I'm also checking something out on my phone really quick, because, like, notifications. Yeah, notifications, alright. Alright, let's see here. Do I have any posts, videos, or other recommendations for what mods can be run in OpenMW with a laptop with an onboard graphics? Oh, I'm afraid then, like, there is a wide array of mods that... Sorry. I was distracted. There is a wide variety of laptop specs, so I couldn't tell you necessarily. I can just tell you what would be taxing and what might not be taxing. And for the most part, you can run the Morrowind preset that's below Total Overhaul. I forgot what it's called at this point, but it should be runnable on your laptop if you turn down the graphics settings. You know, try to get graphics comparable to vanilla Morrowind, and you can just use all the content mods you want, basically. Content mods, for the most part, aren't going to stress your PC like graphics mods will, you know. A couple of Ethereum fuel rods and an ancient core. There's a fair number of items here that we've picked up. Okay, yeah, our inventory is almost entirely clean at this point. I'm very happy about this. Holy crap. Do I have any interest in Crimson Desert? No, actually. I think that Crimson Desert will be, based on everything I've seen when I've watched friends play, it'll be a fun, like, $20 game that I pick up a few years from now. Here's the reality. The thing that annoys people, because they come to me for opinions on new games. And I don't think about new games very much. Vampire Crawlers was an exception because it's kind of like a throwback to classic, what do you call them? Dungeon crawlers with a card game kind of blended into it. Also, it was given to me for free, so, you know, you can't beat free. Let me see. Increases your block level. I'm going to eat this egg. Nom. What about this one? Alchemy, two-handed. Yeah, we gotta eat these eggs. That'll do it. Good. Now, I think that's about it. I think we're more or less good to go. Yeah. Okay. That is a quest objective. That's it. Yeah, I got that one. Cool. Let's pop our necklace. Bam. Then save it. And we'll begin our journey around places. So. Good. So we save it here. And then I check one more thing, because of course I keep getting, the moment I start streaming, I get flooded with notifications, and it's like, yeah. Okay. We are ready to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say if there's a new game that has my interest that I haven't played myself, but I've watched friends play, so I know it's good from having watched them, I would say it's Mouse. I recommend Mouse to people. It's really, really good. Give me a second. As soon as I finish mining this, I'll, yeah. Yes, I know I'm a mining machine. Let me grab a thing really quick. So, let me pull that up. Okay, it's called Mouse PI for Hire. There it is. And, like, Mouse is a, it just came out. It's a, I cut my hair, really? I don't know about that. Yeah, so you can see right here, it's a first-person shooter in the Steamboat Willie style. Yeah. Yeah, the Steamboat Willie style. So, yeah, that's I'd recommend that game if you're looking for a game that I actually care about. When people say Crimson Desert, I don't give a shit about that. Not even a bit. How long have I been streaming Skyrim? This particular playthrough is brand new. It's only 380 hours in, according to that little window here. Let me see here. You're asking how long have I been playing Skyrim overall, though? Hold on. Let me check. So, overall, we're looking at 3,000 hours for regular Skyrim, 2,800 for the special edition. Yeah. No problem. Barely any time at all. Let me fix another thing really quick. Alright, that should do it. We're back to the game now. Let's see. We got the Deathbrand armor already. There's a quest that just started to collect more Deathbrand relics. Let me see. Use Deathbrand treasure map to find the treasure. So there apparently there's more. There's an artifact I'm supposed to get in this barrow. Let me see here. What else? We gotta go talk to Mr. Oh, we gotta head down to the Skull Village. There's other quests to do, but the Skull Village should be our priority, first and foremost. Let's head on down there right now. There's a blue shell there. No problem. Let's see here. That is the stone. I think we can get a blessing from that stone, the wind stone. It only confers powers once per day. What a shame. You saw a notification that you're playing Deadlock. Yeah. I'm not a fan of MOBAs myself, but Deadlock seems pretty fun. every time I see it, I get tempted to go and play, whatchamacallit, Team Fortress 2. Yeah, I get tempted to play Team Fortress 2 every time I see people playing Deadlock. Let's head on over. There it is. Hello, Mr. Iron Shaper.
Good to see you again, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find the elves at their ship?
The elves, yes. Here is that Skyrim map.
I know you faced great danger to bring this map to me.
Mm-hmm.
There are no words to tell how glad my heart is. Thank you, brave one.
That's me.
I name you Friend of the Skull, and I will trust you with the knowledge of forging Stalwart.
He names me Friend of the Skull as if I hadn't gotten, you know, like, named Friend of the Skull when I was defeating Merak. I guess, technically, I was responsible for their elder getting tentacles shoved through his head, but, you know. My friend died, things won't be the same without him, is the line that we get to hear, unfortunately. I gotta put my controller away. I'm not playing Skyrim with a controller, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, so I'm putting my controller away on the breach hand from Path of Exile. Yeah. Okay. So, as I was saying, let's get back to it.
If you bring Stalrim here to my forge, you can use my tools to make what you will from it.
Mm-hmm.
Until our next meeting, Skull Friend.
Skull
May
Friend!
hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall and bountiful.
Wow. Can the Skull even farm here? They're talking about bountiful crops. You think that they would plunder the southern, like, part of the island where the ash makes all those yams that people want. Mm-hmm. You know, Deadlock is working on a PvE mode? Oh, you mean like the man versus machine mode for Team Fortress? Because I'm not actually a huge fan of that mode.
I heard from Dior how you went in search of Baldur.
Mm-hmm.
That was very brave. And
yes.
In fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking for.
Really? You mean do something dangerous?
Quite right. Quite right. This, however, is paying work. Allow me to explain. As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most intriguing. I've made many forays into the ancient ruins that cover the island. I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory.
Okay.
That's why I noticed the new passage the moment I laid eyes on it.
New passage to what?
An old tomb, I think. It must have been opened by an earthquake that accompanied one of the Red Mountain's eruptions.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have a closer look, but those old ruins can be dangerous, and I'm no adventurer. I'll pay you to watch my back down there. I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
The expedition! Started Lost Legacy. Travel to Valak's tomb. Can I take those? Hold on. I'm gonna try to take those. No, I can't take those. New land playthroughs, or new land mods, you ask. Okay. So my current playthrough has, 2,127 plugins. I can't tell you all what's in it, but I can tell you that there are several new land mods. Several. Now, I am using the Lost Legacy loadout plus another roughly 30 mods that I added manually. So, what the heck is that? I have like a glow on the side of my body. It's probably the astronaut cube. Velok's tomb. That's down there. So I gotta go down there. The Velok's tomb. Got it. I noticed a new passage. I need an adventurer to help me. Adventures. Right. So let's see here. You miss Skyrim? I stopped playing Skyrim for a couple years and played other games. People asked me, like, when are you going to play Skyrim again? I'm like, not for another year. They got a little confused at that point, but I've never stopped playing video games. It's just, it's good to take a couple years off of a game you played for thousands of hours, you know? Do other things, live life, come back renewed with new mods available. I hear something. I think... Hold on. A Solstheim secret grotto. We're gonna go in there in just a second. Gonna make a save first. But the Solstheim secret grotto is where we're going. You betcha. Okay. Here we go. Hagraven heads for Codlag. Yes, that leads you into the final 2 quests. Finishing the Silver Hand and then going to the Tomb of Ysgramor. Those are both good quests. I recommend them. There are other things and other factions and stuff, but the companions are not bad. Be surprised how many people think just because I have criticisms about the companions that means I hate them, but I don't. I wish that they whoop. Thieves Guild is your favorite? My only problem with the Thieves Guild is that they wrote a character for you. And it's very clear that the character they wrote for you is not necessarily your character. That is... Hold on. Oh. Holy bolt. Good. Yeah, these are Gerudo vampires. I'm definitely in a Hyrule dungeon. No doubt. A Ring of Wisdom. What's that? Ring of Wisdom. More experience. Garnet Ring. Dark robes. These are the Ganon cult robes, if I remember correctly. Doesn't matter. We killed them all. The Ring of Destruction. Oh. Nice. A Gerudo halberd. Good things to have. There's a Death Hound. No big deal. I think I'm missing 1 corpse. Let's check Tight Jelly. I'm gonna use Gonar's Greed to loot everything just in case. Anything I missed will be looted. People are brought here to die. Yes, this is true. Hyrule had vampires. You bet the relics of Hyrule do. Yeah. No question about it. My goodness. I'm afraid Vanilla... Is that Jazargo? That is Inigo.
Something on your mind?
He's very,
I'm wondering why we have stopped.
Why have we stopped? He has a lot of things to say about the vanilla game.
Taking a bath?
Yes, I am taking a bath. How'd you know? I pulled that switch. It didn't open what I needed. Yes. I started off with Ridiculous Serana, but then I moved over to some other things. Pretty quick. We're gonna have Inigo for a little while. And I'll move over to, oh, hello. What is this? Sorrow Light? Oh, Sorrowgeist. It's a spell. Paladin Boots. These don't belong. Oh, we got a Moon's Tear. That's nice. A damaged mirror shield. We'll have to repair this mirror shield soon, but that's neither here nor there. Glass helmet. Bombs. Deku nuts. Cool. Mm-hmm. He compliments you when you're naked. I forgot which mod I have installed, but NPCs will comment on, like, what clothes I'm wearing. And, I still remember when I, like, switched my gear really quick, and I was naked for, like, half a second. And the NPC, who's like a Nord blacksmith, he went, "I don't have the strength to look away." Alright, let's see here. Going this way. Not sure what's over there. Nothing. Nothing in that corner. Tektite jelly. Oh, a gossip stone. I don't have what I need to make the gossip stone talk right now. Sadly. Yeah, I think we'll have to come back later. The secret grotto doesn't have what we need at the moment. We're getting there, though. So, what are we doing now? That's Mirak's temple. I want to go over and visit Mirak's temple really quick. Before we do anything else. The Thirsk Mead Hall will have quests for us eventually, but now I want to see what's up at Mirak's temple. You betcha. Oh. Yawn. Okay. We should be there. No one's working on it anymore, because Mirak isn't controlling them. However, we need to use the shout. Yoha? Yoha? Be cool if we could just blow up the whole temple. The root of power has been added. But no. What is the root? Root. Root of power. All spells cost 75% less to cast for 60 seconds. Single use and must be reacquired from the tree stone. That's kind of awful, but I can see how it could be put to good use. It's not as good as other things. Alright, let's head on down to that tomb now, which is in the opposite direction. It should be to the south. That's what I thought. Let's go. Is Mirak dead? Yes. I was about to say he survived because of a Falstead Wildhammer joke, but no, he didn't survive. He's very dead. Okay. What's this? A grab chest. Oh no. What's in the drab chest? Oh, we're on a staff. Okay, we gotta get down there. Hold on. Okay, I gotta jump down. Draugr are fighting these bugs here. Heal self. Whoops, I said heal self, damn it. Hold on. Using my Wiltflower Saber on this thing. Good. Oh, it had a kinstone. Nice. Looking forward to having more kinstones. That Draugr should be feeling very sad right about now. Rhoda. Okay. Scissor Beetle.
Release the Sadukar!
Doter, thank you for the 16 months. You wish me good streams. I am enjoying this for now. We'll see how things work out, but wish I could grab these giant gemstones. Break this thing. Yep. Okay. In order to get that loot, I'm going to TCL underneath. There we go. And then we get out of there. Yeah. So we are currently inside of a treasure chest. That's why you see the big soul gems and whatnot. You can see that tome there. The beetle and a draugr. Got Kinstone Part B. What's in the chest? It's one of the charred fragments. Good, good. There were note 10 of 24. Green skin Kinstone A. Very good, very good. Do you use a plugin to double stream? I'm using a very old version of Atrium's plugin. But yes. I do have gigabit internet, so I am using quite a bit of my upload. Got the other Kinstone. Awesome. Let's keep looking. Nothing behind that treasure chest. No, I don't think there's anything else I can have here. Scrolls, some tattered robes. I think I got everything there is to get from this treasure chest. I do like that I can go through the scroll, though. That is pretty funny. Nice cane of Paki. And another Kinstone DQ nut. Nice. Hylian bomb. Okay. Well, we should combine the Kinstones real quick. Hold on. Okay, here are the Kinstone parts. Gonna go purple Kinstone. Yes. Search for the ancient chest found in Volkun's throne room. I see, I see. Partner Kinstone not found. So I have a lot of single Kinstones. Maybe if I check my treasure chest in the gallery, I'll find more. It's very possible I just don't have them. Or sorry, I have them, but I haven't seen them. So. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm wondering which Kinstones I just got. Be nice if I had the Kinstone for the Fierce Deity Mask. Let's see. Partner Kinstone not found. What a shame. Oh well. One of these days we'll find the Kinstones for the Fierce Deity Mask. In the meantime, I must find a way up onto this bottle. The bottle will let me climb the staff. Alternatively, if I can go this way, I have to jump onto the bottle. It's a potion bottle, but still. It'd be interesting if we could get launched off of it. There we go. Now we can just run up this staff to the exit. There's that little portal there. That was Inigo hitting some, like, falling down. Right. So. And that would be... That'd be it. That is that. Okay, let's take a moment before we proceed. Velok's tomb is right down there. We're definitely going to go inside in just a second. First things first, let's make a save. Saving is good. Stretching. Yes. Okay. Let's keep going. We have to escort this old man through the tomb and learn new things. Not entirely sure which new things, but we'll find out for sure. Hey.
Remarkable, isn't it? This tomb has been hidden for... Well, who... I've had a look around, and the only interesting thing I've found is this inscription here. The switch below it.
A switch below it. So he's going to hit the switch, in other words.
Now, I'm not sure if you can read the dragon language, but this seems to be a riddle of some sort. A sacrifice will bring you closer to that which you seek. I wonder what it means.
Just kill him on the spot. Yeah.
Mind your step. There seem to be some corpses strewn about on the floor here.
True. True. There are corpses. I am looting the corpses.
I wonder if this fire pit has anything to do with the riddle.
I lack the
Go ahead
dragon
and see what
claws.
you can figure out. I'll look around and see if I can find anything of use.
I see. Well, first things first, corpses. Would be really funny if we just like hit a switch that took us, you know, down and around. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Gem and some septum. What's this? Dragon bone arrows. Dragon bone bow. Dragon bone ebon steel boots. Dragon bone pole axe. And some stalrim. A stalrim pole axe and a short spear of futility. The short spear of futility doesn't matter a whole lot. It's just there to vendor for me. Okay, let's keep looking. It's great. I plundered this part of the dungeon so far. We'll see what else we want to do. Mind, I do not drown. True, Inigo. True. Hold on. Sorry about that. Coughing. Random coughing. Normally I mute my mic before coughing. Did you manage to defeat, finish Apocrypha? Yeah, I reloaded it. The trigger that, causes me to be tethered to the dragon goes away when you reload the save file. That simple. Alright. What are we doing? We're gonna use Luca's pickaxe so that we can get bonus fragments. Always more Nordic fragments. I'd love to get some keystones, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Nope, just fragments. Unfortunate. Alright, old man. A sacrifice will bring you closer to what you seek.
Who knows what dangers await us in this place?
Okay. Any information to share?
Perhaps something is meant to go into the fire?
True. It's me.
Right behind
I'm supposed to go into the fire. Or not. Maybe something's supposed to go into the fire. I seriously don't remember this dungeon at all. It's been that long. I mean, I could just go to the other side. Like, I have the ability to break everything. Let me check this. Heart of Shadows and an Ancient Nord Drakkar. Alright. Interesting. I'm certain I'm using some kind of cinematic camera. Can't tell you which. Let's see. You first. There are corpses strewn about. Killed the wabbit.
Times like this, History truly comes alive for me.
History truly comes alive.
What are you doing?
I'm moving all the corpses into the center because I remember one time Janassa said another corpse for the pyre. Maybe she said pile, but I'm gonna assume she said pyre.
Let's be extra careful.
We are being extra careful, so. Alright, unfortunately, a burning pile of corpses is not what the puzzle calls for. Yes. My goodness. Would be funny if Draugr were to chuckle at you before attacking. Let's go up here. A sacrifice. Bring you closer to what you seek. What's this? Alright, old man. This is... Is it a miscellaneous quest that he gave me? That's very strange. Ho ho ho. 50 Reekling Spears. We lack the required item. My goodness. I open the gate. I do. Myself. I see. What a shame. The old man is going up here. How long has this stream persisted? Too long. Too long. What a shame. Money? They put money over there. Incredible. Awesome. Can't go that way. Let's see. A sacrifice. Well, yay.
Well done. Looks like we can head in either direction. Since you seem to know what you're doing, why don't you lead the way?
Why don't I lead the way? I certainly know what I'm doing. Both eyeballs going in separate directions. Alright. As I was saying, we are going to make another save because I'm always making other saves. Then we shall go. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. Down. Open the door. My goodness. Dinner. Burger. Okay. That'll do it. America. Burgerland. Okay. That'll do. Okay, let's go ahead. What is that old man doing? Run away. I wonder what's for dinner. I'm carrying too much to be able to run. I see these Draugr are going to continually pummel me with loot. What a shame. What a shame. Gonna have to use deep storage to put all this stuff away in. We'll have to also consider alchemy ingredients and other things. But for now... Oof. Okay, deep storage already has things in it. That's concerning. Means that I Didn't empty it out after I fought the Garuda, or, sorry, after I finished the Temple of Mirak. Yeah. We're going to, after this dungeon, we're going to have to go back to the gallery and really put things away. Which isn't that big a deal, but, grumble, grumble, yeah. What is deep storage? It's a spell that creates a container for you to put stuff in, for the most part. When we're handling hundreds or thousands of items, it just makes sense. So, yes. Anyway. Let's see. What is vanilla Skyrim? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is anymore. It's been too long. The what is vanilla Skyrim? I think that's something I played like 10 years ago. The shark looks menacing. Yes, yes it does. It absolutely absolutely. Okay. Let's get Conjure Poe. Command Dac0da. Cool. Just putting away a few things. A few things that weigh down heavy on us. I think that'll do it. Good. Triple checking to make sure. Lantern. Yeah, so... Drugger. It's level 1. My mod list includes big boobies. So we have this spell called Alter Body. That means big boobies are a choice. Unfortunately, there are a lot of choices. Most of them aren't visible, but every aspect of the body can be modified, in theory. We obviously don't have most of that visible, but yeah, there is quite a bit, including 900 hairstyles. Morrowind playthrough when? That is a very good question. Morrowind, we're waiting on the Poison Song release. Yes. Okay. So. What's this?
3 pillars. Other than that plaque, there doesn't seem to be anything else worthy of note.
What's Poison Song? So there's a mod called Tamriel Rebuilt, which adds a few hundred hours worth of content to the game, right? And, I mean, it comes down to, it's just another huge chunk of land with its own standalone quests and things. So, Poison Song is the name of the update. If we look, because a lot of people they're insane and they're waiting for Tamriel Rebuilt to be done, which it'll never be done. Ever, ever. But, let me go to Tamriel Rebuilt, on UESP. So if we go to Tamriel Rebuilt here, you can see the different releases from Grasping Fortune, Embers of the Empire, Old Ebonheart, Sacred East. You know, the point is that they've been making, each of these is like an expansion, right? And so, Grasping Fortune was the last one. Poison Song is the next one. The one that's going to come out. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm peeking at something in a different window while we do this. I think that's it. We should be good to go. I'm gonna, like, just grab that, move it. Okay, we're good now. You feel this is good or better than the base game? I would say some of it is just as good as the base game, and a little bit of it is better than the base game. Yeah. There's definitely parts of it where it feels samey, for sure. Yep. But, you should have TR, if you're doing, if you're following my mod list, or my modding video, that with the auto installer on modding OpenMW, here, hold on, let me pull that up. Okay, so if you're looking at modding OpenMW, right, if you look at, let's see, hold on. Even, like, iHeart Vanilla Director's Cut is going to include Tamriel Rebuilt. So basically, iHeart Vanilla won't because it's vanilla. But the iHeart Vanilla Director's Cut includes Tamriel Rebuilt. So, like, everything down here will probably include it as well. Just saying. You said Warframe? Warframe would be my, like, second most played game. My most played game is Final Fantasy XIV by a giant amount, followed by Warframe, Skyrim's, ESO, Path of Exile, No Man's Sky, Fallout New Vegas, you know. But, let me see here. Let me pull up a thing really quick. What a shame. I thought I saw the thing, and apparently I don't. Oh well. You love that mod list so much it adds many things to Vardenfell too. Ah, yeah. The Twin Lamps. Twin Lamps expansion is good. I quite enjoy that one. Let me see. I'm looking at all kinds of silliness before we continue. You like the character growth skill evolution? So, natural growth and decay is really good. It's a mod for Morrowind. And you can turn off the decay part and just have it be natural growth if you want. Yeah, it's really nice. Let me see here. I'm skimming over something really quick. And then we'll be back to it very quickly. Todd Howard saying degenerates. Yes. No doubt. No. So, someone asked, like, I've got quite a bit of time in Warframe, but Final Fantasy XIV is my most played game at the moment. So, you know. This is a perfectly normal 5-year journey for my character there. What does natural growth and decay do? Natural growth and decay for Morrowind simply takes your like your skill ups and applies them directly to your stats. Like it creates a system where you don't have to metagame to get stat gains. The stat gains are kind of like built into the progression. You don't have to sleep to level, you'll just level organically. And the decay part, that's the natural growth part. The decay part is if you don't use a certain skill for a while, it'll slowly go down, you know. You suffer from skill atrophy. And that creates a dance where skills are going up and down all the time. Yeah. It promotes a more natural play style, though, which is really good in my opinion. All right. Let's see. Anything else we got? Nah. All right.
Let's see what the inscription says. All men must die, often by their own means. Sounds rather grim if you ask me.
All men must die.
The inscription must be a reference to these pillars.
Their own means. And it's the weapons. Okay.
3 pillars surrounding a central one. Perhaps they're connected somehow.
Ranged.
They also
Melee.
have glowing stones
Magic.
of some kind at the top.
Yeah.
Vaguely similar to drawings I've seen of objects called impact stones.
Impact stones.
Well, see what you can figure out. I'm going to...
So what I need to do is equip. They're giving me the method. If I take this ancient Nord bow and I take this hour, I do that. That opens. Good.
That's the trick.
That's the trick. That's the twick. Let's go. Then the last one.
There you go. Now let's see what mysteries await us in the next room.
I'm still looting your stuff here. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm afraid the earth...
Is there a mod that only adds the first part? Yeah, it's called Natural Growth and Decay. Just go into the mod configuration menu and set it up the way you want. You can make it as easy or as hard for you to level. You can influence the stat spread. You can customize the experience of Natural Growth and Decay as much as you want. It's extremely customizable in the mod configuration menu. All right, what's this? Oh no. What a shame. There we go. That's better.
Rakes might have done serious damage here, but the tomb seems to be in fine condition.
But there is a boss. Guaranteed there is a boss. We're gonna fight it. All right. So, let's get going. Said, is Todd Howard a wood elf or a Breton? So, male wood elves are very short compared to female wood elves. That's true. But you have to remember that Todd Howard has a tendency to mislead people. And he's, he's fallen victim to the leather jacket vanity. I'm afraid it's very clear that under those circumstances, he's probably a Breton. Yeah. You said a Dac0da? Yeah. Let me see here. Let me grab a thing really quick. So, give me a sec while I figure something out. Could have sworn there was a particular thing here, but I don't see it, so. He's an Argonian? Yeah, probably. Give me a sec, I'm still looking. Right. Here we go. Found it. Alright, so this is a, an example of a male wood elf hiding behind a female wood elf. And you can see the size difference there. That is that is a male wood elf back behind her. My goodness. Do I have any thoughts on the game with the little girl and the big buff robot thing? No. No, I looked at that game and it, like, Let me rephrase that. I looked at the artwork for it and just wasn't interested enough to care. Again, I've said this before, like when someone asked me, "Or what do you think about Crimson Desert?" I don't think about Crimson Desert. Anyway, that's kind of how new games are treating me right now. Is I mean, Mouse looks great. Like that is a game that just came out. Mouse. People want me to care about games I don't care about. It's that simple. Mouse, on the other hand, this is a great looking game. Look at this. This is from Steam. It's a Steamboat Willie style first person shooter with a fairly deep story for what it is. Yeah. Mouse PI for hire. Yes. Private investigator. See, this is a game I actually care about, as opposed to like the other like the stuff that's hitting the AAA space. I couldn't give a shit about. Yeah. Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon is dark fantasy Oblivion with some Skyrim combat. It's not bad. Yeah. I played the demo. I played the demo enough to buy the game straight up. Like but I haven't played the full game at all. I've just played enough to be like, yeah, these developers deserve my money, and so I bought it. Okay, we gotta fight this Drugger now. Yeah. I played Cyclopean. You never caught the stream, so overall opinion? I like Cyclopean. It's a dungeon crawler with a world map. And really scary stuff can happen on the world map. I quite enjoyed it, yeah. Would I recommend? Yeah, if you like Elder Scrolls style games and you wanted like a dark fantasy, it's shorter, okay? I need to emphasize this. It's not going to take you hundreds of hours to play. But it's a shorter dark fantasy Oblivion with Skyrim style combat. Yeah. Anyway. I liked it enough to buy it, so, you know. Oh. Gotta fight these Druggers. Look. I need these Drugger to die. Everything is shorter than the Elder Scrolls? Basically. Elemental Fury. Fire Breath. Damn it. Why is he running? That is great. I scared him. I scared him with my fire breath, I guess. Holy Bolt. You're already dead, sir. I said you're already dead? You aren't already dead. Enjoy your heal. There's one Restless Drugger left. Oh, he's in the coffin.
Not have to worry about being ugly ever again.
I see. When he dropped below 30% health, he died instantly. Is this the final word of the dragon form, chat?
Closer look at these runes.
Ah, no, it isn't.
These runes have faded a bit.
Loyal.
I believe I can translate the inscription. The writing describes a guardian who defeated someone named Mirak.
Mirak.
In fact, if I'm reading this correctly, it says that Mirak was a traitor. Most interesting.
That I defeated
There's
Mirak.
probably an exit through one of these sarcophagi. Let's get moving.
Let's get going. My goodness. The inspiration from Dragon Shouts. I mean, they were, like, Nords could shout in the lore for a long, long time. You know, based on the woad. It's just kind of something that was written about for Nord culture for a long, long time. They decided to retcon or retroactively change Nord shouts into quote-unquote dragon shouts because they decided to make this game about dragons. At least according, you know, according to developers. The original story for Skyrim wasn't even going to be about Alduin. It was going to be about Tiber Septim coming back from Akavir with an army of... not Tiber Septim, sorry. Uriel Septim V coming back from Akavir with an army of dragons, intent on reclaiming Tamriel for the Septims. Was it a thing in Arena? I doubt it. Most of the Elder Scrolls lore was established between Elder Scrolls 2 and 3 as a part of the Pocket Guide to the Empire. Michael Kirkbride wrote the Pocket Guide by stealing from a bunch of real-world cultures. I especially like the Celtic mythology he used, where he kept, like, the name basically the same, but spelled it differently. Lol. Okay. What do you think, old man?
This is most exciting, wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. Yes.
Right behind you.
Right behind you. Mm-hmm. It started as the Game of Thrones? No. No, it didn't. They, Bethesda started work on Skyrim and then was approached with an offer to make a Game of Thrones, a Song of Ice and Fire game. And they turned it down to keep working on Skyrim. Yep. The timeline does not support a lot of people's theories that it was a Game of Thrones game. All right. They always want to do Star Trek. So Todd Howard himself on the IBM message boards once said that it would be really cool to do a space RPG. That is the furthest back reference we can find to anything that's Starfieldy. They were going to make a game called 10th Planet, and the studio almost went under during the time that Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard and Elder Scrolls Legends Battlespire didn't make the kind of money they were hoping for. So they ended up scrapping 10th Planet and going all in with Morrowind, which thankfully they had a really good team with Morrowind. Like, people... Todd Howard did a lot less than people think he did for Morrowind. He's always been the face of Bethesda, but like, some of the worst quest lines in Morrowind he worked on, like the Imperial Legion, for example. And he also like picked up the Imperial Cult when the writer for that was busy with other stuff. So unfortunately, kind of the worst parts of Morrowind are what Todd did. Anyway, let's see. Bot uses ghouls instead of zombies. They didn't want to make enemies too close to the Elder Scrolls. No, that is incorrect. 100% factually wrong. So, the reason why Fallout uses ghouls is because the original company who made Fallout, which was not Bethesda, decided to make ghouls. Bethesda purchased the Fallout intellectual property for Fallout 3. There's a bunch of Fallout stuff that has nothing to do with Bethesda. If anything, I find it disappointing that Bethesda decided to use like everything from classic Fallout, even though they set it on the East Coast. Like, what's the point of setting Fallout on the East Coast if you're going to just take everything from the West Coast and plop it onto the East Coast? The answer is they wanted to keep it, like, they wanted to keep the iconography. They wanted to take the super mutants from Fallout 1. You know, they wanted to take the stuff from Fallout 2, and they wanted to synthesize all that in a new location where they wouldn't have to be beholden to the previous stories. Unfortunately, that means that they've just basically said, okay, you know, scorpions, which are in the desert? Nah, they're everywhere now. You know, big shrug. I liked Fallout 3 a lot. I'm in the middle of playing Fallout 3, actually. I enjoy it very much. But I have criticisms about it. Kind of like how I have criticisms about Skyrim as well, you know. Same deal, really. Despite very much enjoying these games, they are by no means perfect. In fact, you know, when people hear my criticism, they're like, "You hate this game!" Like, no, I enjoy playing the game. Talking about it, on the other hand, ooh, there are a lot of negative things I have to say. What's this? You can't make out the writing. No.
I expect there's another riddle in here, along with a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. What's it say?
Continue along the path. Don't tread where you've been. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Only 5 more to go. And splendid. The gates have opened.
Yes, they have. Amazing. Imagine, like, telling you exactly how to do the puzzles. We fight. Open the coffin. You're first. That is the Draugr defenders. Hoof the lisping. You're dead. I'll be looting your all everything, thanks. Find the final chamber. You bet I will.
Look, here's another wall with dragon language inscriptions on it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out what's written here.
Let's find out what's
This
written here.
writing refers to a guardian who inspired both men and dragons.
A guardian.
I wonder if the guardian was himself a man or a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a secret entrance opened up along the wall. You lead the way.
Secret entrance, you say? Give me a second. I have to finish checking these corpses. This will take me back to the main chamber, I assume. I believe... You were so sad that enemies from Oblivion were left out of Skyrim. Minotaurs, yeah. I am sad that we have no sky whales. The whales flying through the sky in Skyrim. That was like a big selling point of the province, in my opinion. Okay. Key. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Keep moving and don't look down.
I did it. Amazing. They created a straight line for this idiot.
I have no doubt you'll make it across. Let's see what awaits us ahead.
Yes, what awaits us ahead. Let's go. This is barred from the other side, so this is the exit, basically. Fair enough. Marak was killed by me. Well, technically I killed his spirit. His, physical, nature was already handled by the wagon priests. I'm fixing something really quick, and then we'll get it going. So, what's this? We're fine. Let's go.
That looks like quite a drop. Is there something moving down there? Just me? Or on the platform?
Amazing. And then he'll run there. Yep. Okay, Inigo. Could you have brought more torches? Well, I have a lantern with me. It brightens things up nicely.
I'm glad these platforms appear once you finish them. You want to find out what's down.
You want to find out what's down the water? Yeah. Nordic fragment. Grab those gemstones. You bet, you bet. Nothing over here. That door is also barred from the other side. Let's get going. Can't tell if I was serious about sky whales. I'm serious. Like, and there were tundra striders too. Sky whales and tundra striders. You know silt striders? Tundra striders. What a shame. You thought I was trolling?
Definitely moving more quickly.
We did it. All these doors are barred from the other side. I can't wait for enemies to just burst out of every single one of them to kill us.
Just remember to stay focused. And most importantly, run.
Run! He's telling me I'm gonna need to run. Terrible. Oh, well. My goodness. Let's get to it.
This place was a remarkable find.
Yay. It was a remarkable find. Get over here, old man. Inigo's coming. There's the old man. I think Inigo is slowing him down. It's pretty funny.
Oh, the Hall of Stories. These are found in many ancient Nord tombs.
Yes.
There must be hundreds of years of history etched in these walls.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad they seem too damaged to read.
Yep. It's a shame they're all basically the same.
Looks like it needs some sort of key. Maybe those half-claws you found would fit in here if you put them together.
Yes, the half claws. Let's look at those half claws. Okay, so these claws show me a dragon, eagle. Are you gonna die, sir?
Seems these rings can... At times like this, history truly comes alive for me.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps there's enough undamaged text in these etchings to tell us the combination.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me what I need to do.
Here's something. The first one has to do with a breeze. Or maybe it's wind.
Hawk.
The second one mentions the night sky and the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And the third has something to do with fire. It also seems to mention scales.
Hawk and
That's
dragon.
all I can make out from this etching.
Got it.
I'll
Okay.
check the rest and see if there's anything else.
Yeah.
You keep trying out the combinations.
So...
This
Hawk.
place smells troublesome.
Woof.
It may be a good idea to ready our
And
weapons.
Dwagon. There we go. We did it.
There you go. I didn't doubt you for a second. Let's see what's up ahead.
Nothing. I will see you up ahead. Come on, old man. If I pull that chain, it's gonna be a battle, right?
Walking in these chambers is like walking in the past.
Walking in the past.
Back to the adventure.
Adventures, question mark. You there. I challenge you. That's a dragon priest. The jailer. Oh, we got dragon priest minions as well. Crazy. I'm about to die. Like a fraction of health left. I'm concerned. That's my name. I am concerned. Okay. First things first. Mirax blood. No, I don't need Mirax blood. Fortify health. Then I need an ultimate healing. Ultimate well-being. Ultimate healing. Good, good. Hey, stop it. Good. Hey, 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 stop it. Yol. Damn it. These guardians suck. Thankfully, the old man didn't burn himself to death. But, it is pretty funny. Let's see what's in the Dragon's Priest. What do we got? You don't remember this dungeon? It's, you gotta finish the Skull Village. And, like, so once you finish the main quest, in the Skull Village, their blacksmith gets kidnapped. So you gotta go rescue their blacksmith. Then, after you rescue their blacksmith and you get the plans for Stalrim armor to the blacksmith, you then get this quest as a follow-up. So it's multiple steps. I'm noticing a lack of a mask for him. Makes me sad. Okay. What's in here? Dragonbone arrows. Dragonborn, yeah, Dragonbone and some Stalrim heavy. Stalrim heavy looks really good. What is this shout? Inspire Battle Fury. Okay. Let me check my shouts really quick. We go down here to the bottom. All 3 words of Battle Fury. Yep, there it is. Cool. You don't remember... You didn't do much on Solstheim after you killed Merak? Yeah, yeah. I've done a lot. I'm like, just completing all tons of Solstheim stuff.
How amazing! A real dragon priest. In all my years as a historian, I never thought I'd see anything like that.
True.
I suppose that was Valak. He must have had this entire place built for him so that he could maintain his vigil, even beyond death.
His vigil. Must have been someone important.
Indeed. I knew that the dragon priests were thought to have been powerful men of great will, but I had no idea. Well, I suppose I've seen everything I came for, and you kept up your end of the bargain. I promised payment, and here it is. Now I think I'll spend some more time studying this word war. What a book this will make.
1,000 septums. Unfortunately, the old man, not a whole lot going on there. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame, shame, shame. Okay. I want to check down here. Nothing? Nothing? Pretty sure there's nothing I need here, but I'm just triple checking. Okay. Dragonborn was typically the last thing you do in a playthrough. Mm-hmm. May as well start a new character. I see, I see, I see. You fall back on Stealth Archer. Stealth Archer can be fun. Just don't care about it. Like, I'm playing a whip-wielding cleric, basically. I've got a bunch of other aspects to the character we built up over time, but, like, I use holy powers. Who am I praying to? That's the funny part. I'm praying to Nocturnal. I started off as a follower of Rajin, the Khajiit thief god, but I moved over to Nocturnal after doing the Nightingale shenanigan. So, it's like the powers of darkness. I'm summoning light with summoning light from Rajin. Kind of weird. He's a thief god, you know, but Nocturnal's really screwed up, like, in that regard. Corrupted Shade, goodbye. Yep. Just really quick, yeah. The Holy Bolts will do what they need to do. If I sneak. Yes. Okay. We're going to grab everything from all the corpses with Gonar's Grade. Bam. What do you mean we're over encumbered? How could this be? What's this? Oh, it's moss. Okay. First things first. After this dungeon, we really, really have to go back and get some. Oh yeah, we can unbar every door. That's really cool. So like every section of this has the barred doors as like a one-way path up from the water. In theory, it's one way. We don't really care. So, yep. Okay. Hold on. I saw something. There it is. I'm over encumbered, but I'm not going to care. These are all level 1 corrupted shades. I'm just going to go through and grab their everything. Yep. And then Gonar's Grade. Yep. Still carrying far too much to be able to run. Interesting. This gets us up to the previous area. Yes. Good. Oh, that's everything. We've killed all the shades. Nice. That helps us greatly. Just gonna use Gonar's Greed again. Deep storage again. We need to head out. This was a nice little follow-up to what we were doing before, though. Yeah. So, what I need to do is put some stuff away really quick. I'm not that over-encumbered, but I'd like to finish up a couple things before we go onwards and sideways. So... Yep. Let's go. Yeah, we have to head out to Solstheim. First things first. Make one more save. Down here. Yeah. Did at least Bethesda put more effort into dungeons in Dragonborn? Yeah, but I think that they learned from, like, they learned their lessons from working on Skyrim. I think they were spread really thin for Skyrim. Whereas the Dragonborn DLC, they'd already mastered the tools. They'd already figured out how they wanted to design them. Or design everything. So it was like a victory lap. Yep. So the best one is the Vale and Dawnguard. Darkfall Cave, yes. Darkfall Cave, into the Vale, into the Sanctum. Yeah, I would say you're not wrong. Sending these wisps out to harvest things real quick. They're gonna bring me some herbs and things. This is how we do alchemy. Great. Well, I'm glad we got this done. I'm gonna switch to Stalrim soon, especially if I can get the Deathbrand armor. Speaking of which, there should be a map for Deathbrand. Let's go check the map. Helps to have a map. Death. No, map. No map? Deathbrand treasure map. Oh god. I just realized. I have to zoom in. Incredible screenshot. This is where the Deathbrand treasure is held. So, anyway, let's see. Just going to make a copy. I don't have to have this open the whole time. Death be lovely. Yes. I already have the top right one. So, interestingly enough, I'd like to go south, and it would be like right here would be one of them. Yeah. We must find the Deathbrand treasures. I'm wondering if we need a shovel. That would be special. Oh, there's a pillar here. Let's use it. Pillar of Oblivion. I don't have the Oblivion shout fully unlocked, unfortunately. Have you played Red Dead Online? On a friend's copy. But, I only briefly played Red Dead Redemption. Nordic Bow of Thunderbolts. What's this? This is a key to the tomb. Interesting. I think that's, it goes down that way. Wait. Why? If this tower... I assume this is the key to the... Yeah, this is the key to the tomb, but... I'm gonna check up there. Terra Hills Gale. Damn. There we go. Red Dead Revolver is absolutely one of the games ever made. That's sad. Okay. Let's head on down now. This way. We're gonna go pay a visit to Neloth real quick. No big deal. I guess that we may go back to Raven Rock as well. I'll check in just a second. So, Helmithrin is this area. And then we'll go grab the Deathbrand armor if we can. I would love to have more Deathbrand. I want to use that as, I want to use Stalrim as my go-to. I think. Wow, physics. Incredible. How you doing? Okay, actually... You first, Mr. Apprentice.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
I am keeping well, yes. Oh, I can have him help me. That's pretty neat. No, no, we haven't finished Nelos's other quests yet. We'll come back later. In the meantime, Deathbrand armor. That's what we're going after. We're gonna find some Deathbrand. Neck is stiff. Okay. This way. Get the staff. What's over here? Oh, those are heartstone deposits. Oh, wow. Wowee. Let's harvest. Looks like an ash spawn just rose up to fight me. Hey there. What are you gonna do? Parry. Parry. You're next. What are you gonna do? An Ash Guardian. That is a Heartstone Guardian. I got 3 Heartstones for that. More importantly, we should be able to switch our whip out for Luca's pickaxe and use this to mine some Heartstone. Good, good, good. My streams aren't healthy for your sleep schedule. You really need to not base your sleep schedule around my streams. I don't have a healthy sleep schedule, I'm afraid. Okay. Someone got immolated. Like how we got 2 Heartstone nodes right next to each other here. That was cool. Let's dive down for the Ohmes-raht. There it is. Disgusting Ohmes-raht. You mean root? Yes, rot. Get to the root of the problem. Oh no. Graveyard. Let me bash in that revolting face. Good, good, good. So what's in the sarcophagus? It just, okay. Bone meal. Terrifying. Wait, what's this? Staff of Calm. And House Telvanni necklace. My goodness. Oh, nice. We should hunt this real quick. Netchies. There'll be more netchies for us to fight in just a second. Yep. I knew it. Your next bull netch. What's happening? The water made me spin. Spin, spin, solibim. Okay, that netch isn't moving. There we go. That should do it. The netch jelly is important. I was triple checking to see if there's anything else I needed. I don't see anything, so we can go. Someone on the Discords said they couldn't watch my most recent video because my Skyrim character was dressed like a stripper. I assure you, no strippers dress like this. If they do, I want to meet them. Okay, let's see here. They sound like they'd be a fun cosplay friend. Let's see what else we got. All right. A LARP strip club. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Let's figure out where the hell this went. Yep. Never heard of Cottontail? Isn't Cottontail a VTuber who also does porn on the side? Yes, I've heard of Cottontail, but I wouldn't call her a stripper. I wouldn't. Not all sex workers are strippers. Put it like that. Now then, let's see. What do we got? She does cosplays. Yes. All right. Let me fix a thing really quick. All right. So I am going to look right here near this causeway. I think that's what it... No, it's probably over here. This little dip. No, it's where the rivers, like, meet, I think. This, like, little corner here. Brunch. Come on. Oh, more ash spawn. Fair enough. Ash spawn immolator. Good work, Inigo. I have faith you can finish him off. I will, apparently look at this immolator. Look at you having trouble, saving your friend. Yes. That ash spawn ran away. Wonder why. There's supposed to be a Death Brand chest around here somewhere. I've not done this in ages. Howdy, Leaf. Good to see you. But yeah. Thoughts on Crimson Desert? I don't think about new video games very often. Except for Mouse. I think a lot about Mouse, because Mouse is good. For those who don't know, Mouse is a first-person shooter done in the Steamboat Willie style of animation. Mouse looks great. In my opinion, at least. Yeah. Just saying. The new Skyrim is none of the above, but if you want something as close to Skyrim as possible, Ardenfell's demo, or what is the other one called? Trying to remember the name of it now. Gonna look over there. But God, I'm losing the name. Hold on. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Yeah, Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, or Arden Falls demo. Those are the two quote-unquote new Skyrim you could play. So, how was the stream, Leaf? I assume you're still collecting more Mog Tomes? Yeah, Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon's a good game. I picked it up after playing the free demo. Okay. I may give up. Let me check a thing really quick. It's called Death Brand Armor. Checking. What about the Obsidian test clone? It was only a test clone early in development, and then they gave up. And they made it its own thing, and it isn't that great. Did you play Lunacid? Lunacid is a Kingsfield-like, which you should definitely try. Yeah. Let's see. Deathbrand. Here it is. Induril is a separate game. Yes, you can actually download Induril on Steam and install it as a separate game. It's really cool. Let me check a thing really quick. Okay, so Telmithrin by the cliffs. It's by the cliffs then, basically. Should be like right up against the cliffs here. Also, I need to scratch my nose a lot. Don't actually see the Deathbrand armor chest anywhere around here. This is gonna drive me crazy. Wait. I think that's it. Oh, she's dead. What a shame. I'm taking this shovel just in case, but let's crack the lock. Deathbrand boots. Hell yeah. Increases your carrying capacity for each Deathbrand item you wear. So 4 total. If I want the Deathbrand armor itself, it'd be north of the Earthstone. Which would be like over here. The Earthstone, that's the Waterstone. So, yeah, let's go to the Earthstone. We're gonna head back to, what you call it, Ravenrock. I think. My goodness. Anyway. My goal. Oh. I'd like to get another 5 Mog Tomes in Final Fantasy XIV. If it was a good hunt. Oh, they were hunting the Netch. I was gonna say, I need another 5 Mog Tomes to get one of the treasure maps. But other than that, I'm considering I haven't done the 10 treasure maps I picked up from the last Mog Tome hunt. I'm kind of I'm not done with Final Fantasy XIV, but I am chilling on it until the patch because I don't want to burn out on the game before the patch hits. Let's see. New World was advertising as an Elder Scrolls MMORPG. I've never played New World. I've never played most of the MMOs that people were hyping me. I think Aeon was one of the ones I bought into the hype for and was somewhat disappointed. Let me see here. Otherwise, isn't New World dead? Yeah. Skyrim Online. Didn't they take that server down? With plans to put it back up later? Parry! Damn, I got a block skill up and everything. That orc wanted to kill me. What a shame. She had Warlord armor. Yep. War Chief. Bulwark. She's dead, though. She's very, very dead. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more Final Fantasy XIV. I obviously want to do a little more Eureka between now and the patch, but I'm mostly chilling on it until the patch. Whoops. I had dreams, folly dreams, but I had dreams of getting Occult Crescent all caught up before the patch. That's just not happening. I'll level my other stuff in the Northhorn. I gotta go fight this these mages. The Arch Pyromancer. Okay, okay, Pyromancer. I want you to kill your friend. Your rival. I stop attacking me, attack your rival. Yeah. Good. Now, I will hit you with a Holy Bolt and see what happens. Are you considered an ally, or are you considered an enemy by the game, I wonder? Let's find out. You're considered an ally. Good. That is glorious. Ah! You're already dead. Okay. Well, Necromancer, how you doing?
Need something?
Need something? No. You're a pyromancer. I like how I could, like, manage your outfits, add you to my framework. I could make you an ally. Like, I could add you as a follower and everything. Nana the Daedric.
Make it quick.
We're gonna kill Nana the Daedric with a power attack. She ain't dead yet. She ain't dead yet. But, point is, we didn't have to fight two people at once. We got her assistance. Bend Will is very effective at, like, splitting up groups and stuff. So, it's fun to play with for now. Doesn't work against Daedra or Undead. Yep. Okay. Let's go. I wonder if we bent Will on a guard.
The entire island is
The entire island isn't covered in ash. They got things to say about this. Okay, let's have a look. There are no quests for us here, unfortunately, but Whiterun, Windhelm. I don't need to deliver anything right now, but I
the
would.
Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
Yeah, your men definitely deserve rest. I agree. Let me see. I'm gonna take your Elven Poleaxe. Thank you, sir. The Ash Spawn threat has been taken care of. Now, as far as the rest of this goes, we now have sufficient skill with which to steal the bone mold armor. So, these guards no longer have anything. That's right. We did it. We didn't have that capacity before. Now we do. Oh, that bone, 85%. Yes!
suffer the consequences.
I will obey your laws, sir. As he walks away naked. Okay. Not every guard is created equal. I understand that. I wish they'd stop looking at me.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Patience's face.
Yep.
Find yourself.
Okay. Okay, we're leaving. We're done. Let's go get that Deathbrand armor. It's supposed to be to the north of the Earth Stone. Yeah. I want to try that Deathbrand armor out. So I'm now north of the Earthstone. I just have to keep going north until like a Reaver shows up. There they are. Those are the Reavers. Oh god, that one is level 99. But he's fighting with like a really shitty dagger. Great. You are extremely powerful, and yet your weapon sucks. Good to know. He was about to shoot me. Deathbrand. Oh, she has the book. She was going to shoot me with a steel handgun. That's what she was aiming for. Howdy, Dretch. Good to see ya. Okay. Well, these are the two Reavers I was looking for. We're gonna go north. That's the Deathbrand armor I wanted to look at. Yeah. That's it. Now we can see what it does. Let's see here. Sprint has a limited use in Final Fantasy XIV, so the mount is objectively better, but the main point of getting your Chocobo is that it's a battle pet that'll help you out. Yeah. Jiggle physics mod, it's even better than that. Okay, so let me explain something. We've applied jiggle physics only to our character. No other characters in the game have jiggle physics. Just us. In addition to this, we, you know the way NVIDIA cards have CUDA cores that enhance the rendering? CUDA cores are also used in crypto mining. They're used in like AI in order to like run LLMs, right? Like CUDA cores are used for all kinds of things, but we have jiggle physics powered by our CUDA cores. That's right. Our NVIDIA graphics card is powering those jiggle physics. True. We're making good use of our graphics card. Even though I don't really care about graphics. Yeah. Why? It's a very good question. That is a very, very good question. We will gaze at the canonical stars and think about the answer, I suppose. Definitely no idea. No idea. Anyway, let's see. Okay, first things first. We are going to pop the compass. We are done adventuring for now. It was a good time. Like, we had a very good time with our adventures, but I'm going to use the Dwemer compass to travel to our safe house. I'll set a waymark so we can come back, maybe. You can't find the vendor in Gridania to buy more of the items that let you summon your chocobo. They're, like, everywhere. I have all kinds of nonsense. Like, I have, like, 999 of those items. Because, again, they're everywhere. So, in any case, I'm wondering if the game crashed already. I was ending the stream? I don't know what you mean. Serana. She's gonna talk about Mirak a bunch.
Hey, even I can get tired every now
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then. Finally.
Yeah, Serana will just keep yapping. You talk to every vendor and you can't find them? Yeah, like, they're called Geishal greens. They should be everywhere in the game. Like, all over the place.
Place to just relax.
So, let's
could use
see.
a bit more art on these walls, I think.
Yeah, well, we're done with this. I need to
Hey,
grab...
Siri.
Yes, that's me. I'm going
know if
to
a
head on
dragon
down.
has been in your garden. Your livestock are dead, and your home is gone. It's not a joke. Dragons are no laughing matter.
I see, Inigo. Alright. Let's see how much money we got. Looks like... well, that's barely any money at all. That's only like 134,000 golds. That's 2 perk points. Let's have a look in the sell pile and see how far we've gotten. We are not done with the sell pile yet, so... he's progressively selling stuff from our sell pile. It's taking a while, for sure. Now, let's head on out to the, what do you call it? There's a particular thing we need to use, a station, which will start grabbing items from our inventory and putting them into the gallery. Important stuff. In the Skyrim RP mod. I'm not really interested in it. It's, I would be interested in playing Skyrim with, like, maybe 3 other people. I'm not really interested in, like, a full role-playing server. Don't get me wrong. It's a great tool for people who are going to enjoy that kind of thing. But, I would prefer to play on a smaller scale rather than a massive server with a bunch of people who are running around the Skyrim sandbox. That's just me. Again, I prefer the Elder Scrolls as single-player games for the most part, with the exception of like the Morrowind multiplayer is known as Test 3MP. That's like having a private server there is about the right level of players that I enjoy, you know, like 3 or 4 people. Okay, I need to go over here and grab everything from this chest. Chivimidium, yes. Bam. Do not display the items in the drop-off container. We're going to make a save right before we use this display prep station, but it's going to put everything in the gallery, basically. So, new save. And then we go. Yep. It was in Bent Branch. Nice. I was going to say, though, that you can get Geishal grains, like, all over the world. Anyway. Display prep settings. What's this? Prefer replicas, yes. Only replicas off. Protect quest items, yes. Okay. Let's do it. Sort. So what's going to happen is this is going to sort displays. Furries. I wouldn't know anything about those personally. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, we can do this. There you go. That's there you go. That's nonsense. Absolutely. Anyway, I'm gonna go over and pray to Nocturnal. I guess it's not late enough to pray to Nocturnal. Need another hour or 2. We killed Merak, and that's awesome.
How can I help?
How you can't help out Avram Shazar. That now my character is more immersive. Yeah, I think the mask really helps. Let's see. There's a ghost. He's humming. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I guess Nocturnal we can only really pray Nocturnal at 9 o'clock or later. Let me check this. Inkwell. No, we haven't found anything yet. My goodness. I showed it off earlier. You may be able to go back and check. But, yeah, it's quite silly. We've set it up so it's only the player character. None of the NPCs. Only we get the jiggle physics. And only us. She is cursed with compulsive dancing, I'm afraid. If we're not busy doing other things, we compulsively dance. True. Now then, let me... Still sorting displays. I have to fix something in another window while it does that. Hold on. Fixing one more thing. Okay. I think we're good to go. Anyway. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Kavafe. So, how it works. Let me try this. That's really blue. That's really... Wow, that camera is kind of dead. Let me try recalibrating it to see if it can, like, actually be decent. Give me a sec. Do that. Configure video. Ooh. I don't want to go to Breaking Bad Mexico. Thank you. That's better. And then, let's see. One of those. That's better. Okay. So yeah. What I got this coffee here, and what this is it's it's like 15 cups of coffee. And basically what we do with it is We just keep the coffee hot the entire stream. Yep. Easy peasy. Anyway, let's keep going. So, yeah. We're just waiting for the displays to get sorted. Yes. You thought I was dressed like a serious businessman. Yeah. Serious business, all right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Everything here is extremely serious business, right? Perfect. But yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. Got a lot of stuff here. Claymores are serious business, you say? Fair enough, fair enough. Yep. Anyway. I'm just waiting for it to finish sorting all my inventory. If we go over here to items, you can see... oh no, I just realized something. This is most unfortunate. I've been processing items this whole time. I'm going to need to process items a second time. I screwed up one thing. I didn't take everything from the pocket realm. Huh.
Oh my, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful, yes. Alright. The shark? Yes. Exactly. That's beautiful. I need to eat and drink before we do anything else. Let me see. I don't have all the thief skills yet. I think I, no, wait. I don't have all the warrior skills yet. Is that warrior? Warrior, mage, and thief. Okay. So I'm just missing the other one there. Deep, no. That's why I'm complaining. Is, deep storage and the pocket realm aren't, done yet. How's it going, Madras? I have a job for you.
Yes? What is it?
You should go out and excavate right now.
Fantastic, then.
Yep. I'm just mildly annoyed because,
Oh boy, I could just see them using that to fight Dac0da.
Using them to fight the dragon. Hiya! So good news, everybody. We are done. We are done. There's more we gotta do. And, I'm gonna try to log back in. Hopefully it'll work. Maybe it'll just crash. Either way, this was a good stream. We did a dungeon. I'm happy about that. I think what's realistically going to happen is I'm going to go kick back and relax and let this thing process on its own off stream. We had fun. It was a short stream, but yeah, like I can just imagine the moment I get back in, it's gonna crash. I'm already very concerned about it. That's the Hall of Heroes before we accepted. We'll give it a try. We will give this a try, but I suspect the game's gonna crash. If the game crashes, I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes opening it again. We'll see. You say thanks for the stream, but I'm not entirely certain yet. We'll see. Is there a backup game? Oh, I'm just planning on like messing around in Final Fantasy 14 or something if this nopes out. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Could switch to crawlers. No. No. We're looking, it's like 11 o'clock right now. I'm either gonna finish this or I'm going to go like start preparing sleep, right? It's one or the other. Alien Waystone. Man. So. I want to try that Death Brand armor. Let me see what that looks like. It should look terrible. Oh, wow. It looks great. And I can't use it. Like, yeah. 15 cups of coffee. Well, coffee actually helps me wind down, believe it or not. It helps me focus. Yep. I'm grabbing everything. Everything. Moving along. In a very, oh. Death Brand Helm, okay. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put these away here. I'm gonna take the Death Brand helmet back. Hold on. Yeah, Death Brand helmet. I need to see if the Zora mask. Yeah, we still have the Zora mask. That's good. Would like to make a duplicate of that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, let's use outfit change. I want to do standard attire. Good. Now that we're doing standard attire, the mask is pretty nice, but we'll take that off temporarily as well. That is the Fierce Deity mask. Yeah. There we go. All right. Here's where we're going to do the big test. We're going to try to pop out of the pocket realm and start sorting everything from the gallery. I'm saving every step of the way, but I said put it back. We will. Actually, when we go to fight again, we will wear the Fierce Deity. Oh, this is my favorite pose. Out of all those stupid poses, there's like 30 different poses the character will do randomly when idling. This is my favorite. It's so dumb. Anyway, let's see. So, we're going to use the amulet. And with any luck, we can now sort properly. Yes. Good night, Harold. Give me a second. Thanks for showing up. Yeah. There's nothing special about the hair. It's just, you know, I put a bow on the back, on the ponytail. That's it. Anyway, we're displaying everything now. Now we started that. Make a second save. Trying to be extra careful about this because I'm processing, you know, just a few £1,000. Like all the Dragonborn DLC's main quest, you know. Lots and lots of junk. This is our return home nonsense. I need to eat something. You see, we have 9,244. Oh, nice. It is taking things from my inventory, so this is good. Does she help you with hair stuff? A little bit. Definitely helped me with product. I just had no idea about hair product until she helped me with that. Now we share as opposed to having separate. It turns out anything labeled for men when it comes to like health or beauty is typically worse. Like it's just inferior. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, you can see all the items slowly leaving our carry weight there. I'm gonna eat something though. Hold on. Wine and eat some bread. Yeah. But that's it. It is now processing things. Yep. Okay. My goodness. I originally was going to use this bow, but it matches the shirt too much to the point where it doesn't stand out at all. You know, so sometimes matching can be, you know, not quite. Let's see, you always got Dove shampoo and conditioner for women. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like almost any like hair or beauty product for that's labeled for men is just worse. My goodness. There are maybe an occasional exception, but you know. What do they say? The exception proves the rule. Anyway, we're just waiting here. No problem. I'm still watching as the items get like lifted from my inventory. 9,178. I like how I have a total carry capacity of 1,006. Actually pretty good. All things considered. Yeah. Why do you collect everything? Look at everything getting taken. So here's how it works. We take everything we find, and then everything. You see the items getting placed into the gallery. It's gonna, yeah. This number begins to drop, like bit by bit as it finds items. But if we go, hold on a second. Gotta drink some wine. Now then, as I was saying, gonna go over here. You'll see that there are displays. These are all things we found, right? These are all things we found. So, oh, there's Mirax's mask. Ha. But yes, everything we found goes on display. And so, if we go over here, you can see in this box, we got some money, but more importantly, 2,313 displays right now. That's how many artifacts we've accumulated. Arian's here. Look at the glorious Arian.
This grand central atrium I have deemed the Hall of Heroes, as it houses the most historically significant artifacts from various key figures. In addition to a wide array of enchanted items that are highly unique and powerful, if not also historically relevant. Of all the figures in history, one of the most important to Skyrim and Tamriel at large was Ysgramor of Atmora. Here you will find the iconic relic of Ysgramor and prized trophy of the companions, Unthinkable. And along with it, the armor of Ysgramor himself, uncovered by our relic hunter.
That's me.
Ysgramor established the companions from amongst the 500 warriors who answered his call to war against the elves of Skyrim. He would later go on to become the first king of Skyrim, building his capital at Windhelm.
Excellent. We did it. It's still sorting displays right now.
Here you will find the eponymous masks of the dragon priests of the Merefic dragon cult. These masks were only bestowed upon the most powerful high priests of the ancient cult, who worship the dragons as gods. Long sealed away with their masters, our relic hunter has done quite a lot of work to unearth these. Fantastic finds indeed.
What time is it? I haven't
This
seen the
grand
sky
display
all
is
day.
a rightful and fitting tribute to the
Engleman?
artifacts which
Engleman?
it holds, the legendary
you are.
relics of the Divine Crusader.
Divine Crusader.
Legend tells that these artifacts were bestowed upon Pelinal Whitestrake by each of the 8 divines. Possessed of powerful enchantments still to this day, one would surmise that their origin is true. Through the ages, the relics fell into myth and were recovered during the Oblivion Crisis when the Knights of the Nine saw its resurrection. The artifacts were lost again during the chaos of the Great War and only recently recovered by our relic hunter. Have a look about. You will find the lower and upper balcony lined with several display cases featuring amazing relics of old.
There we go. Wonder if he's just leaving them. Yeah, I think he's just leaving them. Let's talk to him real quick.
How can I help?
How can you help? Well, let's talk. I'm having trouble locating the artifact. No, that's it. I managed his outfit. I gave him a full set of glass armor. And more importantly, a Colovian fur helm. Now, let's get going. Yeah, everyone just kind of split up after that. Fair enough. 2,351 artifacts so far. It's still going through the list. Yeah, 8,919 carry weight right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, as soon as this finishes processing, I will save it. And then I will probably go and, well, I got to put everything in the sell cart. And then I have to process the remaining items in the safe house chest. And I think, honestly, that maybe that's a thing for later. I'm going to store supplies right now. Well, I'm going to wait for this to finish processing, then I'm going to store supplies. In the meantime, let's jump until we get something incredibly stupid for a, and that one's good. I like that one. The ridiculous dance. Fine. Meanwhile, we just wait for it to sort all the supply, all of the, yeah, if we click items here, you can see 8,867 pounds carry capacity. Yeah, this will take a moment for sure. But we're doing well. Anything else I want to do? I don't think so. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Lots and lots of nonsense. Okay. It's off. And that's off too. Yay. 100 new displays for a total of 2,378. Gallery is filling up all the time. New save before I do anything else, because I do not want to lose this progress, having had to wait for everything to get processed. No big deal there. Then, we'll store supplies. And let's have a peek. 8,865 is where we're at right now. That is quite a bit. But we are not done. We are going to pay a visit to the safe house. Going to start putting stuff in the sell chest to be sold later. That's what we're doing. And that's how we get all our money. Now, for those who don't know, every 50,000 gold we collect, we are able to buy a perk point. That's how we've been able to do things up until now, how we've been able to get so many perks. And we will continue to acquire perk point after perk point as we go. Let me fix a couple things there. Should be fine. And now we are going to go over here to the corner. This is the sell pile. So, rather than using the sell pile right now, I'm going to wait, save. Yeah. Save over this one. Good, good, good. It just occurs to me that I didn't do deep storage. So we'll do that off stream. I did the other thing, so yeah. All right, first things first. We're gonna put some things up for sale before we do anything else. So going over here, sorting by weight, and I'm gonna put 1 iron golem axe for sale. Yes. Remind me twice. Yes, yes, but I get distracted by everything. This is absolutely one of the most distracting games possible. Ebony Glaive. But yeah, I'm going through and I'm just making sure that like as many weapons as possible go into the sell pile. Not all of them, but like I'm making sure that nothing I absolutely want to hold on to ends up there. We won't have to worry about too much of this. Oh, piece of candy? Yes. Hammer of Ancient Tongues. Okay. Ancient Nord Halberd. Same deal here. The Last Maul. Yeah, a lot of these we had duplicates of, so you know, I don't have to worry too much. But at the same time, I am being careful. It is quite silly. Yeah. Do you have any quests to do? No. Honestly, Skyrim's pretty empty right now. They're like, we don't really have any quests to do at this point, unfortunately. You know, definitely no quests at all whatsoever. Not even a bit. Not even a bit. Okay. I actually had to install a mod that stops quests from being deleted from your quest log if you have too many of them. It was a script extender plugin. Because the vanilla game has a tendency to just, you know, destroy your quests. Let's see. Staff of the Daedra Champion. Nah. I'm gonna sell that Dagger of Domination. Stalrim Bow. Dwarven Handgun. Yeah, some of these are just special. Ebony staff. A Twill Morning Star. I'm not gonna sell that right now. But the stolen ebony dagger is nice. Claw of Incompetence. Daggers the target whenever they attempt a power attack. Yeah, I'm not doing those. Stalrim dagger. And of course the bows of booming. Very good. And war cries. What do you mean a whole ton of money will be mine? Fine. Okay. I'm gonna Daedric bullets. Don't have to worry about that. Okay. 5 elven bows. Let's go over to the what do you call it? Armors. The Stalrim armor of a heavy armor of extreme conjuring. Crazy. I should look at how the ebony armor looks. It's probably going to be extra ridiculous. I imagine. Extreme alchemy. Helmet. This is fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with the extreme. Wait. Carved. Nord carved armor. I want to grab this one. I think it might be extra ridiculous. So, yeah, it's my legendary chitin loot armor. I'm not getting rid of my loot armor. But the Stalrim armor of the gladiators, you bet. I can go. The gilded armor of invigoration, same deal. Orcish armor, don't need that. That was pretty cool. I'm glad we got a bunch of stuff to sell. Sell an Ethereum fuel rod. Yes, I will sell 1 Ethereum fuel rod. That's a mistake. Don't worry about it. That's it then. Let's stop here. And doing Ring of the Wind. Let me see. So I got my money handled. It's time to put things away. You sent me a couple memes. Yeah, but I'll have to go check those out after the stream. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I've got more items to put in the gallery. I've got more items to put away in this chest here. And more to put in the sell pile. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on getting, like, gathering up all the items. I love how we have, like, Ghost Choir 9's armor on him. And a wedding dress. These are nice. You can see the bone mold bikini there. Let me look at Stalrim really quick. I want to check something. I want to see what it looks like if I go stall. Stalrim gauntlets. I want to try, like, just Stalrim armor itself. I want to see how ridiculous it is. Stalrim. So I can only do Stalrim weapons. I can't craft Stalrim armor. And I can only craft the Stalrim weapons that you normally can't craft at the village, right? So, makes sense. That's what they're doing. Oh, right. Anything else? I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to pay attention to. I like how I can craft another ring of Namira. Like, your 1 ring of Namira ain't sufficient. Was that... Oh, a top hat. Oh, nice. Alright. Well, this has been a spectacularly fun time. Let me look at replicas. Oh, hold on. I'm going to grab everything that I could possibly use to build a replica. Like leather, ingots, gemstones, building materials. That should do. Okay, now we have a bit of everything. So let's see about building replicas. See what we can do. Aegis Bane's already in the museum. I'm gonna build a replica of Aegis Bane just in case. Let me see. Okay. The spade. Pretty sure the spade should already be in the museum, so the fact that it isn't is irritating. Oh well. Mystic tuning gloves. Make a replica. Hickey's beacon. Yes. What else? Stone hands. Yeah, replica. Trying to see if there's anything else. The Black Star. I need a black soul gem. And sorry. Yeah, I need a grand soul gem and a black soul gem. That's it. Let's go. Grand soul gem and a black soul gem. So just grab everything from the soul gem copper for now. No big deal. I'm making some replicas real quick. So, Black Star replica, yes. And oh, File of the Phantom, yeah, definitely. Appear spectral. That's me. I will appear spectral. But no. Firewood. Need firewood as well. My firewood pile should be in this room. Yep. So how much? This should have been my firewood pile. I guess we just don't get a firewood pile for now. In that case,
It's good to have
chop
someone
me
like this
some
to come
wood.
back to.
I just need one chop, and we're good to go. Bam. Okay. That's for firewood. Put a woodcutter's axe up there. Now we should be able to make that spoon. Yes. Replica spoon made. Last thing we want to do... Wait. It shouldn't be a wardrobe. It should be archaeological fragments. Yes. Give me all the fragments. We'll check this. Okay, it's Dwemer. I can make more Dwemer fragments. I need Falmer fragments for a Picto glass, and I need Falmer fragments for a... Yeah, I just need to kill more Falmer. That's what's got to happen. Fair enough. We are good. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dare to be stupid. Extra stupid. And I'm going to access deep storage. This is, we're winding down the evening here. So, deep storage. That will get us all the rest of our items. And then we'll sort them through the gallery offline at some point while I'm AFK doing other things. So yeah, deep storage has more relics, like the Dark0da set. Okay, we have picked up everything. We're basically good to go. I'm making an extra save, and I'm gonna take off. It has been a fun 3 hours, but my goal is to I'm gonna just like sort the items into the gallery offline while I'm AFK, doing other things. I'm gonna wind down for the evening, and tomorrow, if I'm able to, I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like, but tomorrow I'd like to play Kid Icarus Uprising. For those who don't know, I played Kid Icarus Uprising up through Medusa's final battle. You can check out the previous stream of that. It's my favorite Nintendo game. No Nintendo game even comes close to how much I love Kid Icarus Uprising. So anyway, I'm going to do that tomorrow if I can. My schedule's everywhere. But, yeah, I've got a, like, freaking 14 games I'm playing, so I'd like to get Uprising done and off of my list as soon as possible, you know. Anyway, so I am going. Good night, everybody. That was incorrect. That was the start screen, not the end screen. There's the end screen. Hee hee.